Yesterday, I called out the racist New York Times article labeling the first Mexican-born Congresswoman Mayra Flores a, quote, far-right Latina. The left is terrified of what I like to call the rise of the liberty-loving Latino. Joining me now is newly elected conservative Texas Congresswoman Mayra Flores. Congresswoman, congratulations, and it's great to see you. You know, to the left, you and me, we're the wrong kind of Latinos simply because we believe in a government of, by, and for the people. What do you have to say to the far left New York Times?
Well, thank you so much for having me. I really do appreciate you inviting us and allowing me to give my side of the story. And I'll say this over and over. The New York Times doesn't know me, doesn't know our culture. We're all about hard work. We're all about faith. We're all about family values. That's exactly who we are. And that's what they call far right. And the reason why is because they're anti-God, anti-family values, and anti-job opportunities. They do not represent our values. And that's the reason why they want to call me a far right Latina. But at least they called me Latina, not Latinx. So I'll give them that.
Yeah, I refuse to use that term. By the way, and you brought this up, you're the wrong kind of Latina for them, but let's examine what kind of Latina earns the New York Times approval. When self-admitted socialist Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was elected, the Times called her a, quote, emerging star. So perhaps the New York Times isn't bigoted toward Latinos. Perhaps they're bigoted against conservatives. And of course, with that far left bias the New York Times has, should you and I consider the New York Times a legitimate news organization, Congresswoman?
They're not. Like I said, they don't know us. They have no idea who we are and who our culture, they just do not represent our community. And I feel that, no one really cares about the New York Times, especially in my district. We're worried about healthcare. We're worried about the cost of gas, the cost of food. That's what we're worried about, not the New York Times or this nonsense that's happening in Washington, Latinx, none of that. We're focused on the issues that really matter to the American people, and I refuse to, give them any attention. They claim that they're for immigrants. I'm an immigrant. I'm from Mexico, and yet all they do is hate me. I am.
Yeah. That's true enough. As a matter of fact, you point out the New York Times is focused on, of course, delivering for Democrats, covering for Democrats. Well, let's focus on some of the issues impacting real Americans. As you point out, the New York Times doesn't care about real Americans. In Biden's America, there's still a shortage of baby formula. There's a shortage of food in certain areas, skyrocketing gas prices. This is Biden's support among Hispanics is at a record low at 24%. Congressman, I think this is why you got elected, because Latinos recognize the dangers of socialism and far left policies. Do you agree?
Absolutely. Like I said, Biden does not understand who we are here in South Texas. He is so disconnected. Washington thinks that, the Americans revolve around Washington. Again, they have no idea who we are. They completely abandon us. They do not care about the Hispanic community. They take us for granted. They think that because they're Democrats that we're always going to vote for them because they have a D right after their last name. That's not true. Democrats are going to have to get to work. They think that it just takes a D after their last name for Hispanics to vote for them, or they think that by giving out food, they think about by playing Despacito, that's how Hispanic communities are going to vote for them. No, it's going to take a lot more than that. And we're completely fed up with the Democrat Party. I mean, we're so honestly pissed off at this party for taking us for granted. I mean, they can play Vicente Fernandez and we're still not going to be voting for them.
That's true. It's all pablum. It's all patronizing, and they never deliver. The New York Times doesn't care about Latino communities being destroyed on the southern border, and the Democrats don't care about Latino communities being destroyed on the southern border. Now, I want to point this out, too. You joined the Iron Ladies, a PAC dedicated to electing more conservative women with a spine. A key issue you're focusing on is combating Democrats' promotion of illegal immigration that's ruining Hispanic communities in South Texas, as you and I were just talking about. Governor Greg Abbott just empower the Texas Guard to apprehend illegal aliens breaking into Texas and return them to the border. I know your family is steeped in law enforcement in that community. I wanted to get your reaction to what the governor has done.
The government has done an amazing job. He can only do so much. This really falls on the federal government. The Biden administration continues to encourage immigrants to come here to the United States illegally, knowing that they're going to have to go through hell to come here to the United States, knowing that they're going to have to pay the cartels thousands of dollars, knowing that women are going to get raped in the journey, knowing that children are also going to get abused through this horrible journey, and they still encourage illegal immigration. If they really cared about immigrants, they would focus on the legal process. How can we improve the legal process so the good people that want to come here to the United States for the American dream can do it, but legally? But they don't want that. They don't want that for immigrants. They don't care about immigrants. They don't care about the American people. They only care about the Democrat Party's power. It's all about that. They're using the immigrants to make their party more powerful.
You're absolutely correct. As a matter of fact, the United Nations just came out, I think it was yesterday, declaring the U.S.-Mexico border the most dangerous land crossing in the world because of all the deaths. And, of course, all the deaths and destruction and the rapes and all of the crime that you just described, those are New York Times values. Those are Democrat values. Those are Joe Biden's values. They're not Latino values. Congresswoman Mayra Flores, thank you very much, lady. I appreciate it. It's great meeting you, and come back soon.